In this video we're going to look at creating the report for the beach survey. We need to create a report that's grouped by year and shows each of the yearly reviews for the beaches that have at least 50 kilograms of rubbish collected and a cleanliness rating of 2 or 3. For each year we need to display the beach name, the district name and the review details. And then we also need to calculate and display the total weight of rubbish and the total number of clean-ups. The first thing to do with these reports is create a query. It just makes it a bit easier if you organise your data before you create the report. Here we are with Access Open for our database. We're going on to Create and we're going to use Query Design. First thing is to put the tables in. We need the review year, that's in TBL Review. We need the beach name, that's in TBL Beach. And we need the district name, so that's TBL District. We need the cleanliness rating review, so the review is in TBL Review. We need the rubbish collected, that's in TBL Review, and we need number of clean-ups, and that's in TBL Review as well. Let's put the fields in now. So we need the review year, we need the beach name, and we need the district name. I'm going to put the cleanliness review in next, the rating, and the rubbish collected and the number of clean-ups. Let's put the criteria in next. So for the cleanliness rating, clean rating review, we wanted 2 or 3. And for the rubbish collected, it's got to be at least 150. So that's greater than or equal to 150. We run our query and this is the result. Make sure you save your query. We're now ready to create the report based on the query that we've just created. So create, we're going to use the report wizard and use QRY report, and we want all the fields in the report, and we want to view the data by review year, and we can add grouping at this level. We do want it grouped on review year, but I'm going to do that actually in the report to show you how to do grouping actually in the report. Next, and we can leave the defaults here, tabular, portrait, and next. And just make sure you give your reports the prefix RPT and finish. We've got here a very basic report. I'm going to make some changes to this. For example, I'm going to improve the heading, take off the colour on this report header. I'm going to put in the grouping for the review year. I'm going to improve the headings because at the moment these are just on field names. They're not very user friendly. I've also got to do the calculations at the end of the report as well. So let's do some formatting first. The next thing I'm going to do is put in the grouping for the review year. You can see at the moment the column headings in the report are in this page header, and then we've got the details section. So what I'm going to do is create a review grouping, and it will put in a group header, and then I can rearrange my headings. So I click on Group and Sort, and we're going to add a group, and the group is going to be on review year. At this point, if we wanted, we could add further formattings. For example, if we wanted to have a footer section, for example, for each grouping, we could put that in. We can also here put totals in for the groups as well, but this is not asked for in the task. Now, you can see we've got the review header. So I'm going to move the review label and the review control with the data into this header. And I'm also going to move the headings from the page header into this review year header so that they appear at the top of each grouping of the year reviews. And we just need to space this out now across the width of the report. We'll close up this page header a bit now, so let's close that up. And let's just have a quick look at what we've got. Okay, so we've got our review year, we've got the beach name, the district name, clean rating headings, then we've got the data, we've got another review year, 2019, the headings and the beaches. So in terms of formatting, I'm going to put some lines on and I'm going to take off the banded row. Take off the banded rows. If you click on each section of the report, go to Format and Alternate Row Colour and select No Colour. Just check with each section of the report and make sure there's no colour in the banded rows. Now I'm going to put a line on under each review year. Next thing I'm going to do is create the totals at the bottom of the report, and I'll also put a line on between the end of the detail and the report totals. Just while I'm here, I'm just going to turn these page numbers and dates to the same colour as the rest of the text. Okay, so to put these totals on, it's quite easy. We're going in the report footer, and what we need to do is add up the rubbish collected and the number of cleanups. We do this by putting on a text box, and if I just go to the data and the control source, what we're going to key in here is equal sum, open bracket. Then we need to add up all that rub, col, kg control and close the bracket. Put on the title, and then similarly we need to add up the number of cleanups. Just put the line in before the totals. And then let's have a look at our report. So I think one thing I need to do is get rid of the lines around these controls, around the boxes, and just make sure that these columns are lined up fully under one another, just make it nice and neat. Just going to go into layout view. It just makes it easier to line things up. There we go. And that's our report finished. If we just check, we've got a good title. It's grouped on review year. We've got the first one, 2018, the beaches, the districts, the clean rating, the rubbish collected, the number of clean-ups. And then we've got the next review year with the beach name and all the details, and then the totals at the end of the report. So that completes the report now. The next thing we need to do is the testing.